Hi fam! Today begins our social media detox. I'm quickly getting ready using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt blush. So good. I want to talk about why I'm doing a social media detox. I feel like right now social media is the equivalent of how it felt like during the beginning of quarantine, where things were just like so chaotic and unbelievable. It felt like we were in a movie. If you guys know, you know, everything coming out right now is pretty crazy. There's also the elections coming up. There's just so much going on. I feel like a lot of it feels overwhelming. A lot of it is kind of negative and infuriating. Take all of the bad emotions, all of the above. You know, though it is really important to be aware of everything that is going on in the world, it's also okay to take yourself out of all of that and give yourself a break. I used to go without TikTok for long periods of time. I have TikTok now just because I'm posting on there a little bit more. I feel like I can definitely do without it for right now. So we're actually gonna delete the only thing.
What about all my drafts?
We're gonna take the Ole Henriksen Peptide Lip Treatment in the shade Cocoa Cream. This is actually my favorite lip product ever. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, here we go. I haven't done this in a while. Oh, YouTube. And these are literally the last two. I can't delete Snapchat because they have a streak on there. And I literally have to restore it every time that I mess up and don't send a streak back. So hear me out, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do TikTok just because of my drafts, which I know is stupid. Oh, that's gonna require a lot of self-control though, that I don't have, but maybe this will teach me. All right, so my screen time. Okay, sorry, I did not think it was gonna be at a whopping 7 hours. My daily average for TikTok is 2 hours and 11 minutes. That is a lot, actually. Not kind of, it's a lot. It's embarrassing. I would love to see my screen time go down by more than 50% like I did in the last video. I'm gonna take you guys throughout this week and kind of show you guys what I do when I'm not using my phone. Now I don't know what to do with myself, but to Mitsua. I'm going to check if they have any sunny angels. Take the camera back. Moment of truth. I like the flute one. They didn't have sunny angels.
They did, this is not the one you want.
No, they didn't. Would they have any?
Oh, sunny angels.
Oh.
I'll play game on Smith.
What was the sign?
Oh, that looks fire. I really taste the Oreo.
Is it?
But the matcha's good. But you can't
Oh,
taste the Oreo.
maybe one of my favorite strawberry matchas in San Diego.
Nothing like a sweet treat that makes the day.
The rose bulldog noodles, y'all. I do not need to be eating more of these. You could literally find these at your local H Mart instead of buying it from TikTok shop.
I think in every section there's always like a couple flavors wrong. It's like sad because we can't get everything. Like, I love food. Dude, this looks good. Feel exactly what I just said.
Me and Mia are gonna have a girls' night. That means setting the vibes in my room. This is a no phone zone. Give it to me.
No, I'm watching edits.
Then someone showed me how to push myself.
Whoa, he's talking about you, David.
Like the president was a very impressive.
I've been seeing a lot of people crochet clothes for their sunny angels, and I honestly prefer when they're fully clothed. You cannot see their bottom and their
PP?
I'm gonna crochet him some clothes. I'm a little rusty when it comes to Girl.
You can't keep that in.
Okay, I'm keeping that shit in if you're gonna fart in my room. Like, I'm rusty when it comes to crocheting. I haven't done this in a minute, so hopefully this comes together.
Okay, wonderful. You're dismissed.
I still got it. You know what the thing about social media is? I literally had to search up how to crochet Sunny Angel clothes on TikTok. I don't know how they did it back then. I would argue that they're smarter than us because they've really had to figure out everything on their own. Like if they wanted to go anywhere, they didn't have Apple Maps. They read a physical map, which I cannot do. I mean, give me a good hour and maybe I could figure it out. I'm trying to do like some skirt type of situation. I don't know. Guys, I made him a little skirt. It's kind of janky, to be honest. I don't even know what I was doing, but I somehow made it happen. Ah! We're picking out a book that I will be finishing by the end of this week. I haven't finished a book in a very long time. I also feel like I've been lacking any sort of intellectual challenge and also been struggling to speak. Genuinely, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like reading will re-stimulate my brain. I have a few books that I started, like Reckless. I feel like I have to finish this. I loved Powerless. I'm not getting through this as fast as I thought I would. It's definitely not one of those where I'm like wanting to pick it up constantly. Every time I put it down, I forget about it. So I also have this book called The Friend Zone. I'm surprised to say that I'm not really enjoying the dialogue right now. It's just not giving me the butterflies that I usually get from a good romance book. I also started the second book in the Inheritance games. I feel like this could be perfect because it gives like that mystery vibe, and we're in the fall season, spooky season. So, yeah, I'm between these two. Guys, look at this. You learned this so quickly. Wowsies.
Thank you, Mother. You are the best.
Good morning, friends. Today marks the first day that I am really going to social media detox. In fact, I have my phone on a very low percentage. I'm waiting till it just dies out so that I go without my phone the rest of the day. If you watched the last one I did, you would know that this is one of my strategies when it comes to trying to stay off my phone. I will not charge it the night before so that I'm forced to charge it in the morning, which helps me stay off my phone. But I'm looking for my book that I was reading yesterday. Decided to start reading Normal People instead. Super quick read. I'm already 62 pages in. Already am feeling some things, and it's probably not the best book to be reading right now. I did watch the TV show. That shit broke me, actually. This is what I'm feeling. It also just feels like the air resonates with this book. I have a few things to get done today. I have to schedule my classes so that I can finish and graduate. If you guys didn't know, I took this semester off and I'm just gonna graduate, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself and my life, but that's fine and I'll figure that out. Bye! Currently scheduling my classes, which none of them can be in person, by the way. Everything has to be fully online because I don't live in Fullerton anymore. Seeing a few classes that are fully online, just with a professor that is poorly rated on Rate My Professor, which in all honesty, that doesn't always mean that they're a bad professor, you know. But I have always had great professors when they have really good ratings. I actually hit probably the one thing that was like most important to do off my list. So I'm gonna allow myself to go off and read for a bit.
Randomly decided to get my second spoon.
Hello? stickers today. This one being a little sunny angel with, I'm unsure if this is supposed to be an apple or a peach. And then some Smisky stickers because I went to this store for sunny angels and they were selling them at ridiculous prices. I could not justify buying those. And honestly, I only like a few select like sunny angel series. I got this shark one and this chicken from the family series, which I've never seen before. Family's downstairs watching, I think one of the baseball games, whatnot. While I just clean my room a bit, I feel like I kind of needed that to have a bit of a reset as I've been doing really bad at staying off my phone. And I feel like this was just me giving myself the clean slate for the rest of the week. Get back to being productive. I spent yesterday with Ernie, which that was today, and yesterday, it was his birthday yesterday. And I found myself using my phone a lot more than I would have liked to. I don't really know why, to be honest. I even told Ernie, like, I'm so sorry if I've been on my phone a lot. I think it's because I'm feeling like I'm not being productive. And so I would like film a TikTok or edit one. And it just made me feel a little bit better about not being productive and kind of just like having the day to spend with him. Obviously doing social media right now, but with doing it comes being very disciplined with yourself and not letting yourself just put it aside, go hang out with friends if someone asks me to hang out. I can't let myself just drop everything, which is something that I tend to do. Slightly felt guilty not getting anything done that day just because I had seen him probably like only a few days before and didn't get anything done then as well. That is the plan for the rest of the week. Do better, Michaela. Gotta spend the entire day at a cafe. My goal is to get 2 videos done, which is ambitious of me because I haven't even started on one of them, and that is gonna take a while. It's also an ugly day, but it's a good ugly day because it's starting to feel like fall. That is why I'm in spirit, you know, with the brown jacket. I also brought my book with me. Now at page 165. As you can tell, I've been really liking the book. Myself a book break, and I have set the mood with Rosalind playing in the background in these headphones. I don't know, something about this book hits a little too good with this gloomy air. I feel like no book that I've read has gone this deep into someone's mind, like the character's minds, and I really appreciate it because I feel like it can be so relatable in a way, and I wish books would go deeper like this where you understand why the characters are doing certain things, because I feel like it's so real life and real. This is not exactly the best mood lifter, but I'm enjoying it. This random hole in our ceiling. It's kind of scary. Guys, I'm literally failing. My screen time today was 6 hours. I'm not making any progress. 3 hours of that goes to me filming and editing, so technically I'm being on my phone for productive purposes. Socials says 56 minutes, so I'm actually doing better than I thought I was. Yesterday I told myself that I was gonna go on some sort of exercising activity, and that did not happen. I'm gonna try to sleep early today. It's 7:30 and I feel like I could call it a night already.
Eventually, Michaela grew bored of the days that felt repetitive. She often didn't know what to do with herself and thought what she was sharing was uninteresting. She did see something on social media that offered her perspective. It shared that your upcoming week will be full of new experiences, a new song, conversation, or in my case, a video that gives you a new perspective on life. That was what she needed to see the beauty in the mundane. Every day can be different, and that was something that she could appreciate.
Bagels at a famous bagel spot. Now I'm trying to stop eating dairy, so that's gonna be hard and difficult for me to resist these. My skin's breaking out. Anyways. I literally cannot. It has cheese. I'm gonna take a small bite. It's day one of being dairy free, and I'm already not being dairy free. Oh, that's good. Let's try the donut. Small bite, because I'm also trying to cut out sugars. Also, I'm like, maybe my skin's probably drying up around here. Just ignore that. Vegan garlic herb cream cheese. We got half a dozen bagels. Till now, I believe that Einstein bagels had the best bagels. This is Nomad bagels. And already, they feel very squishy. It's super warm. Look at the steam. It's a real bagel.
They say these are Montreal style bagels. How are those? The thing is, I think you need to eat that warm just
Fresh.
like you got it.
Yeah. You need to wake them up.
Really good.
As soon as we get home, wake their asses up. Shove a bagel in their mouth. Guys, a moment of appreciation. We made it to a sunset. I feel like this is gonna be my new spot to watch the sun go down because there's literally the most perfect view. Here we are writing a bit of a love letter to myself today because I think there's a lot of things that I want to write about, things I want to let go. And the sun's literally going down, like that's crazy. We've come to a closing on this video, and I feel like what a perfect way to end it. Not only doing this and getting to see a sunset, but I also finished Normal People. That ending, I saw it coming obviously because I watched the show, but it just anyways, there's a lot to be said about this week. There has been so many new experiences and a lot of meaningful conversations, and like I said earlier, I have to remember that even though things can get repetitive and things can get boring, there are always little things about each day that are different from the day before. Life can easily be so different and new if we see it that way, and it's all about perspective. Let's also talk about our social media detox now. To be honest, I did kind of horribly. I didn't detox as much as I would have liked to. I did end up deleting TikTok. I said fuck the drafts, and still had Instagram actually. And the main reason that was is because I was trying to be really consistent on there. Like I really am enjoying posting on there right now. And in fact, one of my videos went viral, so that was kind of crazy. Let me show you guys. It was kind of a silly one, which I didn't think it would go viral, but I had this feeling that it would connect to a lot of people. It was when I dressed up in my Aang costume last year. Nobody is dressed up. It's currently at 1.8 million views on my Instagram, so I kind of had it for that reason of like posting, and then it was going viral, and then I was like checking and blah, you know what. I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. At the end of the day, I got the detox that I needed, especially from all the negative content that I was consuming on TikTok. I got that break that I needed. I definitely think I could have been more present, but you know, that's something I can always work on. So happy that I did the things I did this week, especially getting to finally write myself this love letter, which was prompted by having this conversation with one of my friends throughout the years who's successful, and I'm so proud of her. She's a freaking girl boss. I look up to her, and the things she shared with me and just like the uplifting that she gave me, I felt so empowered after, just from hearing the words she was sharing with me. One of them being that I should work into my strengths versus my weaknesses. And this love letter, I wrote that I really needed to forgive myself for the things that I lacked or the things that I didn't do. For instance, one of them being non-confrontational. And there was one thing that happened recently that I really needed to let go of, because it was just keeping me up at night sometimes, because I didn't do something for myself in that moment. Instead, I actually stuck more to who I am, which is a very empathetic and understanding person. Though I wish a part of me had been confrontational and spoke up for myself. But I have to forgive myself for not exactly being who I'm not. I'm not a confrontational person, and I know I wish I was in that moment, but I stuck to who I was, and that's who I am down to my core. Like, I am a person who cares for others, despite sometimes them being the person who has elicit poor emotions on me. I'm rambling a bit, but I kind of made my point about that. I wrote this letter to forgive myself and also embrace who I am as a person, because at the end of the day, I do really love who I am. Some of those things that I might find weaknesses are actually my strengths. There's so much to appreciate, especially taking this time to myself right now. I feel like I really got to gather all of those thoughts. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me read normal people, and I will see you guys in the next one. I sincerely hope you guys are loving this content. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you guys. Go watch the sunset, by the way. Guys, I don't think you understand how happy I was about seeing the sunset. That shit was beautiful. It's still going. Like, the sky looks orange and pink. And I love the aftermath of a sunset, to be honest. I feel like that's what I most appreciate. Just like all the colors kind of blending together. So it was a beautiful one, and I'm so glad that I got to see it.